Ian Garry just basically confirmed that the Islam Makhachev title fight is next. A few weeks ago, Garry said that if he's booked against Islam, he'd head to Georgia to sharpen his wrestling skills. Now, a recent social media post shows Garry booking a flight to Georgia, fueling speculation that he's seriously preparing for a potential matchup, though nothing is officially confirmed yet. Kamaru Usman has also stirred the pot by calling out Islam once again, claiming he's the one with the style to beat him. Kamaru pointed to the difference in their strengths. Kamaru believes that Makhachev looked dominant in his title-winning performance against JDM, largely because Jack's strong suit isn't wrestling, whereas Usman's specialty is exactly that, which he believes could be the key to dethroning Islam. He also hinted at a potential cross-division clash, revealing plans to call out middleweight champ Khamzat Chimaev if he secures the welterweight belt first.
I think myself and Islam is a phenomenal guy, phenomenal champion, what he's been able to do. I just think, as we know, styles make a fight.
That's it.
And I think I'm the most difficult style for him right now. And I think I'm the best test for him. Because, let's be honest, Islam is extremely talented, but that last fight, he made it look easy. Because the former champion there was a deficit in the game.
Yeah.
And that happens to be where I'm strong as well. So I think that's a tremendous matchup. I love Islam, but I think I get that title. And if I get that title, I think a lot of people wanted to see that rematch with Khamzat.
I would love to see that.
Camp. It was too short, and I've been accustomed to fighting 5-round fights.
True. Yeah.
And so it just, you know, if I was able to get that opportunity again and to actually prepare for a big, strong Khamzat. He's done everything that was asked of him to do. So given that opportunity again, I approached that fight a little different.
Nate Diaz just revealed his comeback plans, and the potential matchups are massive. He's targeting a trilogy fight with Conor McGregor, a bout with Dustin Poirier, and even a clash with Mike Perry. Being one of the biggest American stars in MMA, Diaz could realistically be on the White House card. His presence would add huge star power alongside fighters like Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria. That said, his relationship with the UFC hasn't always been smooth, so whether he actually makes it onto the card remains uncertain. Fight fans, which matchup would you most want to see from Nate's return? McGregor 3, Poirier, or Mike Perry?
I would like to fight. I'd like to fight somebody. Man, for the right price. I'm ready to get back in real action. I want to fight either McGregor 3. I want to fight maybe Dustin Poirier if he stops me to the pussy, and then maybe Mike Perry. We'll see what happens in the future, though.
You want the White House card?
Yeah, that'd be dope too.
McGregor on the White House card?
America gang, baby. You already know what's poppin'.
Dana White just held a press conference with some major updates about the White House event, and one of the most interesting reveals is that the president will actually review the fight card itself, not just the logistics or political details. This has been a hot topic for weeks, with pundits questioning whether Trump would have any say in who fights on the card, and now it's official. He needs to go through everything and confirm to the UFC that he approves it all. Dana didn't go into all the specifics, but he did mention that the UFC currently has several card options on the table and will ultimately choose the one that fits best. While he didn't confirm every matchup, sources say the Topuria versus Justin fight is almost certainly finalized for the event, making it one of the key draws. With Justin being the biggest American name holding a belt right now, it strongly suggests he, along with Topuria, will feature on the card. This also opens the door for huge international matchups like Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane for the interim heavyweight title, which has fans buzzing. Pereira would likely have to fight Ulberg if he stays at 205, but the White House card represents the much bigger historic stage.
You had the matchmaking for the White House. I know you're not announcing anything tonight, but I'm sure you have a framework and an idea in mind of what that card looks like. What can we expect? How many title fights? What does the White House look like?
We have like 2 different options laid out, and the matchmaking process has already started. So, yeah, we got the White House card done last week.
The card's done already to go?
Yep.
Nice. How many title fights are you able to say?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything. So we laid out 2 different options. I didn't say it was done. I said the card was built. We've been kicking around a lot of ideas, and I don't know. Me and Borsari actually fly to D.C. this week and sit down with the president and his team and start walking them through not just the production but the fight card. We have like 3 different options on all the different production stuff and see what he likes and what he doesn't like. But let me tell you this: it is. This event is going to be so badass and so unique and so special and so expensive.
During his recent podcast appearance, Sean Strickland didn't hold back, revealing some intriguing details about a tense backstage encounter with Jon Jones and his brothers at a recent UFC event. Strickland shared that he ran into the trio backstage, where Jon was accompanied by his brothers, who gave him hostile looks and seemed to be deliberately trying to provoke him. Strickland felt the tension immediately, noting that it looked like they were trying to start something, though fortunately the situation didn't escalate further. Still, the encounter seemed to fuel Sean's growing animosity toward Jones. The drama didn't end there. The former champ went on to openly criticize Jones personally, accusing him of being a fake Christian and highlighting his past criminal issues. He argued that Jones projects a wholesome image of redemption, but his actions, including DUIs and domestic violence allegations, don't align with the persona he tries to portray. Sean went further, suggesting that Jones hides behind his faith as a shield to cover up wrongdoing, pointing to a clear disconnect between his public image and his personal behavior. For Strickland, the contrast was glaring and impossible to ignore.
If I had to sculpt somebody, you could not build a better athlete for fighting than Jon Jones. Minus the coke and smacking pregnant women, but, and then steroids and, minus all that, the steroids and smacking pregnant women and bro. I heard he's a really nice guy.
Oh, great. He was great to me.
Unless you're in a Vegas hotel. It makes me laugh, dude. I was at a fight and we fought. And I think he had a brother or dad and they're just sitting there mad dogging me. And I'm like, bro, why are you guys mad at me? Did I hit the pregnant? No. Did I smack his wife? No. Did I do the drugs? No, dude. Why I go so hard on him? If he were to just be like, guys, I'm a piece of shit. I try not to be, but I'm a piece of shit. Then I'd be like, but he tries a Trojan horse, dude. He talks about God and as he's doing coke off a stripper. Be like, be the fucking villain, bro. You are a villain. You are not a good man. You are not a decent man. You are a piece of who is one of the best fighters in the world. Next time you hit a pregnant chick, bro, just drive faster.
Robert Whittaker just confirmed his long-rumored move to light heavyweight is getting very close, dropping the bombshell on the Ariel Helwani show that he's 90% sure he'll leave middleweight behind for good in 2026. The former middleweight champ has been open about the brutal toll of recent weight cuts, saying the last couple have been especially hard. At 35 years old and off camp, he's walking around at a hefty 235 pounds, way above the 185 limit he's forced himself to hit for years. Whittaker's eyeing a return in June, locking in a full 3 to 4 month camp to work on new skills and surprise opponents, with conversations happening this week in Vegas to finalize details. The light heavyweight division feels wide open right now. Champ Alex Pereira has teased a heavyweight jump, possibly against Cyril Gane if Tom Aspinall's eye recovery drags, which could vacate the belt and open doors for a quick shot for winners. Top names like Magomed Ankalaev, Yuri Prohaska, Jan Blachowicz, Khalil Roundtree are in the mix, but Whittaker believes his well-rounded skill set can prevail against many of them.
Wow, 205, Rob.
Mate, the last couple cuts have been hard, and I know the growing trend is like Rob's a small middleweight, but I'm just short with stumpy arms, okay, and like I'm tall, I'm short for the division anyway, so there's not much difference going up. They're taller than me anyway, down in middleweight. Like I'm a big guy, but like people don't realize how long it takes me to get down to the weight.
So, like, could I ask, right now you're in between fights, in between camps, how much do you weigh?
Like 235 maybe? I feel like the division's open. I feel like some good fights had. I feel like there's a lot of guys that I can, my skill set can prevail on. But like I said, like wait and see. We're gonna have some conversations with some people this week and we'll lock things in after.
So a few chats over in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm in the area. So
Yeah. You might as well.
I can organize something.
That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.